We're not supposed to show you just the woman's face as she flails and begs, and as they raped her and raped her and raped her, and the police never came. We are seeing open, massive censorship. They are banning nationalist statements. In Europe, they are banning mild criticism of Islam. They are ordering the police departments in France and in Germany and in Sweden and in the Netherlands, this is in their own news, to ban the reporting of any Muslims or migrants raping or robbing. There have been fires now all week long, basically, in cities of Sweden, and rioting and raping that has just spilled out in an orgy of deliciousness for the Islamicists and their dodo bird prey. Germany has ongoing fires and riots. And, of course, France is just besieged with multiple infernos going off just in the center of Paris every night. Tourism is down, what, 50% in just the last couple of years, 80% in the last decade. They've declared civil emergencies on France's highways for 2 years. There are just giant hordes of people just randomly running around in the rural areas, just dragging families out of their vehicles. I watched a video that Paul Watson put out that's about 12 minutes long, titled The Truth About Sweden, and I had remembered hearing about these cases, and he just showed quick clips off the news, and I thought, I remember those videos, but I tend to not go watch them because it makes me too upset. But I said this morning at about 6 a.m., when I got out of bed, before my kids had woken up, I said, I'm going to go pull those up and I'm going to watch them. And I pulled up the sanitized rapes in Sweden. And it is unbelievable. I mean, you're talking about at an anti-racism open border concert where the leftists come and invite the Muslim men in from collapsed areas of the Middle East and Morocco, you name it. And you will see 10, 15 men grab a woman, hold her, and then they go in and start raping her. And you can see the women flailing like they've got, you know, just a ton of bricks on them. I mean, you can see the pressure. You can see the panic. You can see that, what's the term when you don't like closed spaces? Claustrophobia. And it just makes me feel claustrophobic. I'm not really claustrophobic, but I don't like really closed spaces and too much. And it's just the imagining these men. And we're not showing you any of the graphic stuff. It's online. I mean, they rape her, and you can tell it's hurting her. And you can just see shots of her face where she looks so panicked. And she's, again, one of these Swedes going out there to be liberal and invite everybody. And they say, yes, ma'am, we are ready. And, I mean, it's big guys, too. I mean, they got her held down. They're right there. You can hear the audio. People are celebrating while the music plays, and they are raping. There's more graphic footage online. We're showing family-friendly here. And I don't like having to show this to TV viewers, folks, but I found stuff where they rape a woman for 12 hours. And in Sweden, the police went after people that reported it and called them animals. In fact, they're talking about indicting Wilders again. He's in the lead to be the new leader of the Netherlands, the new prime minister. And all he has said is that they're facing extinction of the Dutch people, and that they're bringing the worst drags of the Middle East in, and that many of these people, you know, behave like monsters and animals. And they've already indicted him once for that. He said it again yesterday, and they're talking about indicting him yet again. So these women come to these events with flowers to worship the Islamicists because they've been told in their white guilt this is what you're supposed to do, and they get gang raped. So again, viewer discretion is not really advised. They want to put out the idea that Trump wants to hurt women and that the West wants to hurt women. There's this rape culture in the West, which there isn't. Rape culture's in the Middle East and Africa, folks. Let's just say where it is. Where women in most countries in Africa are lower than dogs. Same thing in the Middle East. And then I have to see feminists in Germany and Sweden out chanting Allah Akbar, saying open up the borders. Leftists in Germany want to give refugees the vote. Economists suggest move would trigger internal civil war. But see, we're not supposed to show you just the woman's face as she flails and begs, and as they raped her and raped her and raped her, and the police never came. In Germany, if you even talk about it, they suspend your Facebook account. And we're not supposed to show you how they openly have a hatred of the West. That's the globalists that are manipulating this, and they are directing all of this into our countries and into our world. Leaked report, 6 million migrants want to enter Europe on top of what's already in. Third world immigration time bomb on verge of exploding. Terror in Sweden, chemical attack on train, chokes passengers. But all that's okay. Because we have to be taught to be open to every culture, including if it has criminal actions involved, like genital mutilation of women, killing women if they talk back, not letting women drive cars. That's all something we should bring in right away. But Donald Trump comes out and he said, you saw what happened last night in Sweden. And that's because it had been on InfoWars, and that is news he got from there, and it had been on Breitbart, that there had been more rapes in Sweden, more mass rapes, and more attacks. And then the night after he said it, and they make a joke out of it, there's huge attacks. And then the next night. But the media just has Colbert and everybody make jokes and says, what happened last night in Sweden? We didn't know about this. This is playing on their audience as if you're total idiots.
In case you haven't heard, InfoWars has become the most influential media outlet in America. We're making freedom go viral. And now we are proud to announce a new weapon in the epic battle against the globalists. InfoWars Prime, where you can watch live high-definition feeds of the Alex Jones Show, plus exclusive insider videos from the InfoWars crew and behind-the-scenes action. Go to Infowars.com/app and download today. InfoWars Prime is available right now for your iPhone or Android. You will have access to exclusive videos that you can't see anywhere else. And that means live coverage of events and breaking news on location as it happens. You can also take advantage of amazing deals from the InfoWars store that are only available for InfoWars Prime subscribers. That's InfoWars Prime at Infowars.com/app. And if you can hear my voice, you are the resistance.